Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Carlos Martinez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
Last year he had a very nice season. When you look at the win total, his team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting second here.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez: 7 hits in 17 at-bats. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, taken in by Carpenter, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third baseman Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Nothing for the Cubs to start. Cards coming up next. You're dialed into MLB Network. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Hit to third. Bryant's got it. A quick out number 1.
Batting second.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that
Center
pitch.
fielder,
That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here comes the first pitch. Dexter Fowler comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard up the middle. Gloved by Russell. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Carpenter. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Nope. Low for ball 1. Arrieta into the windup. 1-0 on its way. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's another 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Rizzo.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez, 0 for 5. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Jerko has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Randall Grichuk. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Into the windup and the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Got him. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. His history with Jake Arrieta, 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. A high fastball is in there. Now the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Arrieta's got his target. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. One and one, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8. The pitcher
in now,
49.
Jake Arrieta. He, of course, no slouch at the plate, as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he lays off for ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. Here's Addison Russell. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And now a pitch on the way. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
John Jay.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half. Here's Johnny Peralta now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. The pitcher, Carlos Martinez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. And there is Jason Hayward. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jason Hayward.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That misses. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
First pitch hitting. If you get the pitch you want and you know he's going to deliver it, you can't miss it. That was a great swing.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. And a neck high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Digging in for his second at bat, Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 36.
Lays off 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And now a pitch on the way. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Hayward sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25.
So one away now for the center fielder, Dexter Fowler. Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's Randall Grichuk looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And there's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Arrieta sets. Coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a... Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Right over the middle, knee high. The 2-1 on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. Diaz picks it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Striding in once again, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the outfielder. Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward on the run. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Jay on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Johnny Peralta. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. He's running towards second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Catcher number 4, Yadier Molina.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He waits. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Left for the Cardinals. 6th inning coming up. Still zip.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Here's Addison Russell. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. John Jay. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. This one's flared out toward left. Grichuk moving to his left makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready for another chance. Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Towards second, Jerko is there. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Martinez. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Carlos Martinez.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw. Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Aledmus Diaz.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about one pitch away. I mean, one good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Chris Bryant now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Rizzo.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Comes set with the 0-1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want. Start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Stepping up now, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. From the stretch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Schwarber has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Right
Digging
fielder,
in and looking for more, Stephen Piscotty. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jed Jerko.
Arrieta sets. First pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled back.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come as that ends the inning. Cards leave. Tommy La Stella is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
La Stella.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Kevin Segrist is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Addison Russell stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between 1st and 2nd.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Up next for the
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here's the first pitch to him. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there
Now
after the
batting.
bunt. Sacrifices
Right fielder,
aren't everyone's favorite
Jason
play because
Hayward.
you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Jason Hayward is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
1-1, here it is. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Here's Chris Bryant now as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. And now a pitch on the way. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. Hector Rondon is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Hector Rondon.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's in there for a strike. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's gone 6 for 10. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Matt Adams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he pops it up back behind second base. Russell is there for it, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. The Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our broadcast on MLB Network. Brett Cecil enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Anthony Rizzo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hey. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The second baseman, number 18.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 71.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. Miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's Matt Carpenter. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Rendell Gritcha stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stephen Piscotty stands in as he looks at a called strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Chicago Cubs claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Jake Arrieta earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Carlos Martinez takes the loss despite allowing only one unearned run. Wade Davis wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight from my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our